Here I'm going to introduce my collection work, blazer. Since I started to make decisions for my own clothes, blazer became a really important fashion item for me. I'm attracted by its own special cut and the vibe itself when you put it on. I collected quite a few blazers from different brands in different colors with different designs. I classify them into different categories according to its color, brand, design, cut, and figure. It becomes a really quick method to get a general information of all my blazers in the first place, and save plenty of time when I want to find a certain one. However, for decades, blazers and suit jackets were synonymous with menswear. Especially we can see the very original symbol of women's jacket from the uniforms, like military uniforms, school uniforms. They all somehow represent men's power or feature, even when worn by women. They were often characterized as menswear inspired pieces. But more recently, particularly over the last decade, the women's blazer has become a symbol of strong, put-together femininity. So I'm just going to go through those significant turning points for development of women's blazer around last century. Firstly, the suffragette suit took form in the 1910s. Someone called the New Women started taking over the theme in the early 20th century. A woman who was bolder, more active, more out and about in the world, more outspoken than her mother's generation. This is from Smithsonian. And her clothes also reflected the need to get rid of those stuffy 19th century ideals and gender roles into the suffragette suit. Then, in the following 10 years, Coco Chanel was one of the early adopters of the suit. Post-war women needed clothing that was more comfortable and had a greater movement. Therefore, the Chanel suit was a natural step in her designing. The suit was revolutionary, not only created for comfort, it was designed so that women can essentially fit in and be taken seriously in a male-dominant workplace. Then until 1966, women started putting Evelyn gowns away and picking up bow ties instead.
Was Yves Saint Laurent an artist in that sense?
Yves Saint Laurent absolutely was an artist.
In the year, Yves Saint Laurent introduced light smoking, the first tuxedo suit designed for women. It worked really well for women who were such elegantly masculine things and make his ears. Dressing a white silk trouser suit declared that people who wear that were irreverent, daring, and on the cutting of fashion. Widely suggesting their alignment with burgeoning feminist politics, the smoking effectively demanded, if men can wear this, why can't I? When it came to a new era, in 2000, designers were influenced by pop culture and street style. Development of technology contributed to huge influences of social media and TV theories on fashion, from the Duchess of Sussex to Lady Gaga to Anne Poehler. Seem out and about in different blazers. They all have influenced customers to shop for their looks. Blazers reached its another peak of being a fashion trending. However, someone questioned it that do women really need to dress up like a man to be powerful? They thought suits were holding them back. They wanted to move. They wanted to be comfortable. But people against them declared that a blazer not only creates a feeling of empowerment, but it also a versatile accessory that smartens up any looks. It also breaks traditional dressing roles for women and back up for gender neutrality.
The gender binary is being questioned more than ever before.
Is there a need to place a gender binary on clothing?
And a new generation is moving towards genuine fluidity.
Considered a minority like the transgender people.
Gender and sex are different, and one doesn't mean the other. Like, me having a penis does not make me a man, or does not make me less of a woman.
And they do not want defined and restricted by the conventional dressing, and the fashion industry should be considerate about more unisex clothes, like blazer.